Hello, 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 everybody. Okay, so I'm going to wait for people to jump in. Hello, Nina. Good morning. Well, good afternoon now. It's 1 o'clock. So we've got just posted to the court file. And this is kind of troubling to me because it is. We will get into it. Just going to wait for everybody to get in so I don't have to keep repeating everything. So I'll give some shout outs. Hello, Nana, Diana, Florida, Donna Hartman. Hello, hello. So some very shocking to me news because of what is in this. What about Tylee? Is what my questions are. We know that Chad was just in court on the 10th. A lot of things were discussed. I do believe they went off camera to have another little powwow that we weren't able to see. Hello, Alley Cat. Welcome. Diana, hello. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what the HLL is going on with this too. So just waiting for everybody to get in. I'll bring up the court papers that were just filed just today. Actually 12:41. So we're at 1 o'clock. So 15 minutes ago they were filed. You're going to hear it here first. Good morning, Marie, Elisa. Hello, everybody coming in. Diana, Elisa. Hello, hello. Come on in. So while we're waiting for everybody to get in, you guys, here is some of what is going to be given away at the end of the month. So anytime you make a $10 super chat or more, you get an entry into the giveaway at the end of the month. It's my way of giving back to you guys. So this is some of it. I've got more to add to it. So, okay, we got quite a few people in here. 17 likes and 51 people in here. Come on, people. It's free. Smash that like. Yeah, well, it's going to make you want to spit a bit more, my friend. Because to me, this should have been across the board and not just regarding JJ. Justice is going to prevail. Yes. Okay, so let me bring this up. Let me just make it a little bit bigger here so we can see it better. Okay. Okay, so this is a stipulation. And what a stipulation is, you guys, is something that both the prosecution and the defense are going to agree upon. They've probably talked about it. This might have been what was behind the scenes after the last hearing that they had that little powwow that we weren't allowed to see. As you can see right here, it was, this says on the 12th, it was just put into the court record today. So this is a stipulation from the state of Idaho, and I'm going to make it a bit bigger because it doesn't look like you can see it really good on screen there. There, that's better. This is a stipulation between the state of Idaho and Chad Daybell. So here we go. The state of Idaho, by and through the Fremont County prosecuting attorney and defendant Chad Guy Daybell, through his attorney of record, John Pryor, and hereby stipulate that the body of JJ Vallow may be released to his next of kin. Great news. I just got full body shivers. Great news for Kay and Larry, for, JJ himself. He can finally be put to rest. But there is nothing about Tylee. So from what I am getting from this, I checked the record again. There is nothing regarding releasing the remains of Tylee, only of JJ. So why are they holding on to Tylee? We don't know. There's some other things that were filed are under seal. Here is the order. So this is the judge's order. that it's hereby ordered that the body of JJ Vallow may be released to his next of kin. So Kay and Larry can finally bury JJ and have a proper burial and funeral. But what about Tylee? What about Tylee? Together they have been, since they were found on Chad's property, they have been kept together in the morgue, frozen. Their remains have been frozen, so they don't, I know it's hard to talk about, but so they don't rot and decay further, right? What about Tylee? This is going to be the first time that JJ and Tylee are now going to be separated again in death. They had been being kept together at the morgue, and now the judges only ordered that JJ's remains be released to, I believe, Kay and Larry, so they can do a proper burial. Yes, this isn't fantastic for JJ's remains, but what about Tylee? Right? Oh, no. You can guarantee, Alley Cat says maybe there's nobody trying to claim her. Oh, yes. Her brother and Kay and Larry have also, I don't know, excuse me, what kind of standing they would have regarding Tylee, but I know Tylee's brother, what's his name? Corey Clinton, whatever his name is. Yeah, Kay and Larry said that they would give both a proper, respectful funeral and burial. So I don't know if Tylee's brother is going to claim her remains. He would be Colby. That's it. Thank you, Marie. So yeah, and I am, as much as I'm happy that JJ finally gets put to rest and given a proper burial. We know in life they were very close. Tylee used to joke about, he's my son, you know what I mean? And since their lives were taken, they have been kept together. This is the first time their remains now are going to be separated, right? No, because True Crime says more testing. No, because at the last hearing, that's why Lori and Chad's trials were separated. Lori did not give up her right to a speedy trial. So, and what Chad's lawyers were saying was, okay, there was, and we know it's Tylee's hair that was on a shovel or pickaxe or something. And the defense were saying, no, 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 no. We just got this. We want to do our own testing on it, blah, 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 and get our own experts. And that's going to take a lot of time. That's why the trials finally had to be separated, because they couldn't put off Lori's anymore. They were breaching her right to a speedy trial. So that's why it's separated. Once they were separated, Lori's trial is now done. Now they're saying, no, we don't need to do no more testing. We're good. So that was the only thing left to do testing on. So why are they not Rapper? Knock it off. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, Rapper. I got it, you guys. Don't worry. He's gone. Okay, especially on something like this, somebody comes in and is disrespectful like that. Like, go screw yourself. I hope you have the day that you deserve, Rapper. So yeah, so it's like there's no more testing to be done. They're getting ready now for their experts and this and that. I just don't believe there's any further testing to be done, because it would have been brought up. Didn't JJ, WD-40 says, didn't JJ allegedly scratch Chad? Maybe need DNA evidence from JJ. Okay, but that would make no sense, WD-40, because they're releasing JJ's body to be buried. So if they need DNA evidence from JJ, they wouldn't be allowing them to take his body. It wouldn't be released. All the testing for DNA and all that stuff, you guys, has now been completed. There's no more testing to be done. That was the holdup for Lori's trial. And the evidence that held up the trial that ended up separating those two. The defense is now saying that they don't need to test it. So why are they holding on to Tylee? I don't know. I don't know. But this is sad because to me, as happy as I am that JJ finally gets to have a proper burial and is going to be, finally laid to rest respectfully, I feel like there's going to be some disconnect there because they've been together this whole time. There is nothing in the documents that have been filed that say that Tylee has been released, only JJ. So it's interesting as to why. I am going to keep an eye on the docket, on the filings to see. And matter of fact, I will check it one more time while we are here because this was just released. Let me just check it one more time while I've got you guys here. A lot of stuff going on in the Koberger case too, you guys, but it's all under seal, so it's not even worth going through. I can tell you what it is. There's a defendant's 8th supplemental request for discovery. There was an order filed. I'll just show you guys this. Let me just bring it over here onto my other screen here. There was on October 5th, there was an order denying the defendant's motion to stay proceedings, but I'll get to that. Let me get to Chad's. Let me just check and make sure nothing else has been ordered here. Both are pretty lengthily. No, nothing. Nothing. There's orders to seal the discovery. There's an order on stipulation to seal the discovery. There was an order closing the hearing and sealing the record. There's an order on reconsideration of the video that is going to be coming up in November in a hearing. There's nothing else. So let's get back to I'm just going to show you this quickly, only because I've mentioned it. Okay. Okay, so here's the one with Brian Koberger. You can see right here, order denying defendant's motion to stay proceedings and withdrawing order staying time for a speedy trial. So the defendant's motion to stay the proceedings was denied, but apparently now there's another one. Like there's been so much stuff that is sealed, you guys. Apparently they're going at it again. They want the indictment again. They filed another motion to have it thrown out. It's not on here. I don't see it. This is the last one that I see is an order denying the defendant's motion to stay, an 8 supplemental request for discovery, stipulated motion to file, and it's all filed under seal. So that's what I mean there. Jason says there's got to be some odd reason that they're not releasing Tylee. Yes, but what is it? What is it? Like it is driving me crazy. I keep checking to see if there's anything, but there's not. Marie says, I wonder if Kay and Larry will fight to get Tylee's remains. Now, the only time that would happen is if Colby gives up his right because he is next in line to receive her remains. Obviously, it would be Lori. Lori's locked up, so it goes to Colby. Her father is not alive either. Her father died under mysterious circumstances too. So both her mother and father cannot receive her remains. So the next in line would be Colby, unless Colby agrees for Kay and Larry to maybe even bury JJ and Tylee together. That would be awesome. Oh, thank you, Donna. I appreciate you. Yes, very lonely. They were together all the time in life. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're very welcome, Diana. They haven't given any reason, Sarah. But like I said, they've been together in life. They were so close. Then once both were lives were taken, they were kept together even at the morgue. And now this is going to be the first time that they're ever separated, right? They were even buried on the same property. You know what I mean? So it's sad. Sammy says, "Good morning, maybe Anne." Who's Anne? I don't know who that is or what you're talking about there, Sammy. Sorry. Yeah, absolutely, Jason. I totally agree with you. I may just do that. A lot of people have, no, it would, the next in line is Colby. And then if Colby doesn't want to deal with it, which I can't see him not wanting to, then it would be another family member. But I think that Colby may allow Kay and Larry. I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe they're fighting over it right now. We don't know because they're not telling us, right? There's nothing there. I may do another read on it. A lot of people are asking me also, you guys, to do a read on the Suzanne Morphew case again. I'm just going to let you guys know I am not doing that. Now that she is found, it's time for her to have some peace. Okay. So I'm not going to bother her in the spirit world. What's going to happen is going to happen. I do believe we are not going to see the autopsy report. We are not going to be getting any updated information until there's an arrest. I believe that they are doing it right this time, keeping everything under the vest, not letting anything come out. So this time, there is not going to be the same mistakes that Linda Stanley made, right? It is. It is very heartbreaking. They do. They try, Jason. Thank you for that. They do. You know, the cards always tell the truth, but sometimes I interpret things wrong. So I've got to learn to, even though, especially with my Ancestor deck, even though it may not make sense to me, I've got to, it was a hard lesson to learn. I've got to listen to what they're telling me, and whether it makes sense to me or not, that's what I've got to go with instead of trying to make it fit. You know what I mean? So, yes, this is the deck. This is my go-to. Yes, but all the testing has been done. So I don't know why they are not releasing Tylee also. Oh, I'm sure Barry knows that they're onto him. I have no doubt. Colby's going through his own stuff right now. Yeah, but this is totally different, Marie. Like, excuse me, I don't care what I would be going through. I would drop everything. You know what I mean? To give my sister a proper burial. So it's hard to say what's going on without, I don't like to, try and guess, because that's how rumors and everything else start. But I bet they have to try to prove Chad's direct participation. Oh, they've got him there. I believe, Carrie, they've got him there. Her DNA and hair follicles and everything were found on a pickaxe, a shovel, and everything inside his shed. They've got him there when he said he shot a raccoon and it's buried in the pet cemetery. Well, the only thing buried in the pet cemetery was a dog from years before and Tylee. So they've got him. No, I'm sure that they're watching Barry very closely. Hello, Sybil. Welcome. Welcome. So yeah, with the Suzanne Morphew case, you guys, I would not be holding your breath getting any information coming out about this. I'm glad that we got this information regarding okay, come on. Okay, let me get rid of this. regarding JJ. I'm going to put it back up on the screen again for those just coming in. I'm glad that they've got this, but what about Tylee? Like this, it's just pulling at me, you guys. It is pulling at my heartstrings because for the first time in years since JJ, you know, became part of the family when he was adopted, this is the first time they're going to be separated. Like even in death, they were still together. They were together on the property. They've been together in the morgue. This is the first time they are going to be actually separated. And it weighs heavy on my heart. The biggest reason, because they're going to be separated now. And the second one, because what is going on? Why are they not releasing Tylee? Why can Tylee not be laid to rest and finally have some kind of peace? Right? So, like I said, you guys, I will be watching this. I will be checking the updates. I'm not going to jump back on live for an update if there is one, unless it's like lengthy. Um, Otherwise, I will just put it under the community tab. Also, you guys, if you are a member, there is going to be a draw Wednesday. I will be having a draw for members only for a support shirt. This is still available till the end of October. Anytime you give a $10 super chat, your name is put on a wheel. We will be doing a live draw at the end of the month for everything here. It's a $100 value. There's more stuff that's going to be added. Also, there's going to be a support shirt that goes with this. I believe it's a medium or a large that I have. That will also be included in this giveaway. So well over $100 value. So that's my way of giving back. When you guys give super chats, $10 more, I put your name on a wheel. At the end of the month, we're going to do a draw. Somebody's going to win all of this. And that's going to be live so you guys can see the draw. Thank you, Terry. Sybil says, is it because Tylee is not much left physically? But it doesn't matter. They still have remains, right? This is JJ's remains here. JJ's remains being released to the family, to his next of kin. It doesn't matter how much remains there are of Tylee, it still remains, and they're not being released to next of kin or family. So we don't know why yet. So please, you guys, I am showing you the court filings. Please, if you see, because I can just see it now. I haven't seen anybody else talk about this yet on YouTube or Twitter. I've put it on both places. Please, if you see anybody being disrespectful or making assumptions about Tylee, please shut that down. They deserve better. And we, as a YouTube community, especially with true crime and dealing with stuff like this, we've got to do better. So please, if you see anybody putting out lies, deception, stuff like that, please shut it down. Please, I beg of you. Let's not disrespect these children. Enough has been done to them and to their family that love and care about them. We don't need rumors and stuff like that, conspiracy stuff and everything else out there. So please shut it down if you see it. Right now, as it is, there is nothing regarding Tylee. If there is, unless it's lengthy, if it's lengthy, I will jump on and do another live like this. If it's just something similar to what we see here, watch my community tab. I will post it there if I see anything. If anything is filed, I'm just wondering why there hasn't been. I'm not going to start theorizing or, getting into it like that, because that's how rumors and that spread. So I'm sorry for the cough, you guys. I am sicker than a dog. My chest feels like I got 200 pounds on it. But I wanted to get on and let you guys know this and put it out there. Please don't listen to any rumors or anything like that. If somebody says something about Tylee, please shut it down. So hopefully, Kay and Larry can maybe get Tylee's remains too, so they can remain together. this just breaks my heart that they're going to be separated. So, anything else, you guys, before I end the live? Yeah, it was just posted like at 1:45. So I jumped on right away to get this out so you guys would be the first to see it. Sure, Sybil. Sure, if I know the answer, I'll let you know. Yeah, JJ's been released, but not Tylee. And that's what's concerning to me, because this is the first time they are going to be separated. I'm hoping that maybe Kay and Larry and Colby can do something so that they're kept together. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So, Sybil, if you want to ask, I think it was Sybil. Yes, if you want to ask your question, please ask it quickly so I can let everybody go here. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Okay, Sybil says, I was wondering if you think the person responsible for her is also responsible for other park people being undone. I haven't seen anything linked to that. Areas like this are very common, believe it or not, for things like this happening. So I'm not going to theorize and say they're connected. I would only assume at this point regarding this issue that you're asking about, Sybil, that if there was any DNA that could link cases, if there's others that happened in that park, I believe that if there was DNA that linked other cases, that they would have put that out. So right now I'm going to say no, but who knows? I only go by facts and what's put out there. So I would be watching for any news release or police release saying that they've connected the DNA somehow. That's the only time that I would believe that. Anything else, it's just people theorizing. Thank you, Nana, and you too, my dear. Thank you, Marie. Oh, I hope so too, sister. You're very welcome, Sybil. You're very welcome, Sammy. I love you guys too, to the moon and back. Okay, so I am going to, yes, Marie. And Marie says, hope everybody's day is amazing. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. And just remember, I'm going to end this the way I always do. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's free to do. You will be made aware, sometimes like today, the first to know when stuff like this comes out. I will be jumping all over it to let you guys know. So you got the truth, not fabrication. Okay? So with that being said, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Till the next time. Bye-bye.